This is going to be made slightly more difficult by the fact that there is a 20-pound cat sleeping across one arm, but listen, I'm all for challenge mode. Anything made more difficult by cats is always worth doing. Alright, audio sounds good. Fantastic. What were we doing? So it's been a solid week since we played Pyre, which is a damn shame, let me tell you. So I'm pretty hyped to get back into this one. Let's see. Recap. Where's the book? There's the book. Wheel of Morality. Turn. Alright, so let's see. Quickie recap on all of this. We've been exiled to the downside. We're competing in rights, aka fantasy basketball, to send folks back to the Commonwealth for their freedom. And at the moment, if we believe Sandalwood, and I'm starting to come around on him, to start a revolution. Right now, I believe, let's take a look at the planner. Where are we at? Probability of success of our revolution is at 49%, so just shy of a coin toss, which isn't super great. So we're gonna squat on that for a little bit longer. We've liberated 2 of our... Gosh, I've actually lost track of how many... I think we have like 8, not counting Sandalwood and the Minstrel, which I don't. Or Sandra, who I do, really, I should. She's the lady in the crystal ball. Oh, yeah, that's right, we had 1 loss to... It wasn't the Accusers, who was it? It's the big guys, the Tempers, that's right, led by the Demon Dude. And they're 6-5 now, so that's a little bit more ignoble defeat than I'd like it to have been. But it was a close game, and that's really what matters. Right, so we've liberated 2 folks. Hedwyn, the sweet cute boy of Vanilla, has gone back to lead the charge. And Rookie, the adorable, kind of conniving, debonair Loki, if he were a dog, which I'm pretty sure Loki probably was a dog at some point, has gone back home to take care of his mama, where he belongs. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is a liberation, right? So we're going to get a chance to send somebody else back to the Commonwealth to help with the revolution effort, and also just to, go and be happy somewhere that is in exile. We are up against the Essence, which means we're fighting Tamitha, who is our party member, Pamitha's sister, and things are a wee bit tense. Tamitha still blames Pamitha for their exile in the first place. Apparently, Tam, that is the one who's not in our party, led an incursion into the Commonwealth. The Harps were kind of their sworn enemies, and it was going to go great, and they were going to burn a whole town and then go home for drinks or something. And instead, Pamitha did something that thwarted the raid and led to all of them being captured instead and exiled here. So we have that to resolve. But first we got to get up the mountain. Okay, which way are we gonna go? Shay gets favor on the south road. Well, we're putting Pamitha in a match against her sister, so we're gonna go the road that gives Pamitha a boost. Because that just makes sense. Alright, Eternal Rain still. Yeah, I'd forgotten about the weather. Pass a monument to Jomer Manymane. Pamitha habits to take notice. I also forgot that apparently either because I've grown more powerful as a reader, or because I've been hanging out with Sandalwood too much, and I tend to prefer to think the latter, although it's probably the former, let's be real, I can now dive into people's heads without my or their consent, which is really just, it's bad all around. You got yourself into this mess, maybe you can get yourself back out. Not that you're in any hurry. What would you even do if you got out? Think on that for next time. The dead can wait to hear it. Wow, so not only was I doing what I'm going to go ahead and call unlawful telepathy, I was doing it during prayer and meditation, so... But that's pretty great. And up the wagon goes. So the interesting question here is... We're taking Pamitha up against her sister, and Pam still kind of blames herself for her sister being exiled. So I'm actually kind of thinking this might be the first liberation rite we deliberately lose, so that Tamitha gets to go back to the Commonwealth. I think we're gonna try it. Do you get a choice in the matter? Of the telepathy? No, that is just a thing that started happening, and I apparently can't turn it off. Ah, yeah, let's get this over, Tariq. He leads you over towards his counterpart, who seems unsurprised. Hello again. Honestly, like, the more often I see these two interact, the more I really kind of want to know the Lone Minstrel's story. And if you watch some of the earlier streams of this, you know that's an amazing journey for me. The stars shine brightly these past nights. Nothing more than important of your arrival. Here we go. State your name and what it is you seek. Oh, wait, hang on. Ooh, the witch. Hey, Bertrude. You're new. You shall go first. Okay, that's fair. Please do as she asked, Bertrude, madam. See, I appreciate you at least being respectful, Tariq. I'll give you that. We're known throughout the downside as Big Bertrude. I love her. Follow Sandalwood, for we are fond of him. He led us into exile. He shall lead us out. When we met her, I think she was actually like running a bar in the swamp, so she may actually be cool here. Alright, who's next? Oh good, they're just kind of hand-waving this part. Good. Until the summit? I think that's new. I don't think Celeste said that last time. I continue to get curious. Because they kind of make great X's, story-wise. Falcon Ron. I have $3, Falcon Ron. I'm very sorry. Hey, welcome back, you guys. Guess it's a pretty decent spot for business all of a sudden. Because it used to be, it was real bad up here. And just wait and wait and wait, and sometimes it gets real cold. Poor slugs in the cold. I actually, and I'm a little embarrassed as a like hobby entomologist not to know how slugs fare in the cold, but I'm guessing that mucus has probably got a freezing value, and it's bad when it's hit. Plus 4 damage. That one's not bad if I can level it up to 20. So that's the Shay Ricochet. The Ricochet, as it were. It's terrible and I feel bad. That's the healing one. Upgrades, and then those are the talent resets. You don't have anything for $3, do you, Falcon Ron? Listen, it's fine. It's fine. After dousing their pyre, your pyre is restored by up to 6. Am I ever gonna use it though? Come on, jumps further than usual. I'm actually gonna go ahead and sell this one. Gonna buy up ability to upgrade 38, 31, look at that. Beautiful. I can math. I do appreciate that this game, unlike so many other ones I've seen, will actually tell you not only how much stuff costs, but how much you'll have left if you choose to buy it before you buy it. And I'm like, that's actually pretty sweet. Bye, Rod. Alright, let's upgrade Talisman. Where you at, Pamela? Oh, that's right, the paired talisman now. This is paired with you. And then, of course, there's Shay. That one's at 20, which I think is the max. Do you not have one, sweetie? Let's fix that. Let's actually give you that one. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the Cur's Fang. Because bonus pyre damage is pretty sweet. 6 presence. Turns out presence actually isn't super important for him. She's got +2 presence for this one anyway. Quickness is much more important on you. Eternal Rain was my post-emo project starring Susan Large. Nice. Also, hi, Zoo. Alright, no one to chat with this time. Let's just go ahead and liberate. No reason to deliberate. We would ask a moment of your time. Who's we? Of course it's you. I have some news, depending on how you look upon it, potentially unfortunate. Okay. How could it get worse? The stars are fading. With the advent of the Titan stars, these are the challenge mode stars that I haven't really been using. Visibly fewer stars seem to be shining than you once saw in the sky above. Why, I do not yet understand, but it indicates the rites are drawing to an inexorable end. Without the stars, we can't do the rites, apparently. Good news is there are a lot of stars to go. Okay, so we got time. Heat Death of the Universe is coming, but not like tomorrow. How many remain? I don't know yet. The arithmetic is complicated. Alright, so you divide by 3, carry the 1. An estimation of the number of stars, the rate by which they fade, the accelerating rate at which we're being summoned. I'll work it out as soon as possible. I think what all this is telling me, in addition to the fact that the game has an inevitable end, you can't just keep going until you're the only one left, I think what this is also telling me is that it'll be fewer and fewer rites required to unlock the next liberation rite, so our circuits through the other stuff is going to get shorter, I think. That's my guess. We'll find out. For now, I felt you should be aware. We can inform the others in due time. Right now, focus on the rite. There were a number of chances remaining to liberate your companions, including this one. See, and this all feeds back into my thinking that this will actually be the first one that I intentionally lose. Yeah, we're still gonna skip on the challenge mode ones. Appreciate y'all. No kitty. Sorry, kitty. Alright, so if we only have so many left, if we lose this one, I'd like to get 3 or 4 more.
Congratulations, reader. It would appear the rites are drawing to a close. Doubtless the doing of that Orlek in all his bitter spite.
Alright, Orlek, one of the original Nightwings who they thought was dead and came back.
Have another chance at freedom here upon the fall of Solium. So too do your adversaries, the Essence. They fought so very bravely for this moment. Whichever side prevails soon shall send one of its own into the warm embrace of civilization.
And the thing is, like, the downside has roots and establishments and trade, so we're in civilization, but I still get what he's going for. I'm really curious. The Essence is a shitty team name. I mean, like, I still think it's better than the Chastity, but you're not wrong. I'm gonna wait and see if Pamethus says something before the rite. I mean to return to my ancestral home and promptly resume my responsibilities as flight tactician of the Highwing Remnants. You're gonna take up with the old army again. Should I and several of my sisters manage to rejoin the clan, our long stalemate against the Commonwealth will be ended. Our vengeance will be swift and thorough. Appreciate this shutdown from Celeste. Yeah, Tamitho is the one that wants to raise the colony to the ground. We shall not fall with flightless fools in their naked attempt to subsume our heritage. She's like this close to being ejected. Pam, I'm really looking for your input on this. Okay, I added 25, so I think I want to bring Jody to buff my own Pyre. Plus her jump should be able to help with the flight a little bit. You bring darkness with you. What have you wrought upon the stars? Hey, what? I did... Okay, maybe it was me. We don't know what's amiss here. The Nightwings have come only to see that the liberation rite is carried out. Things are, things are afoot at the Circle K. Alright, so it looks like... Alright, so half of our folks are not eligible. Sending Shay back would be interesting. She's one of my best players, but she's also a super positive influence, and she gets along great with Headwind. That would probably help the revolution, like, a lot. That's right, I went there. I'm not gonna send Jody back just yet. I think there's still things that she wants to do here in the downside. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and anoint Pamitha. I haven't decided if I'm gonna throw this fight or deliberately try to win. To get my shot at all.
Who shall be
Okay,
at her
so it seems like
side?
she's okay with winning. Then we're gonna go ahead and play this straight.
Dariel.
Jody is always fantastic, so... let's see, we are going up against the Flyers. The Witch is tempting. Who did I give the... You have the Fang. I don't know that Gilman's the right call here. Shay is my speedster, but you've got the shotgun blast sort of thing. Yeah, but they're not going to be on the ground. Alright. We'll just try and outspeed them.
Shay.
It's going to be just a shootout. Oh, I can help? I think I can help.
The choice is
I
cast.
think if we win this one and we send Pam back, then Shay is next, because she's entirely too bubbly for the downside. She needs to be somewhere where presumably the streets are paved with cheese. Alright, so really does seem like Pam is okay with just straight winning this one, and I kind of don't want her sister grabbing the, or getting back to give the tactical advantage to the others. So we're gonna just go ahead and try and win this. Nope, nope, come on. Aw, what? How did you respawn that quick? Okay. Huh. Okay. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Okay, now this I don't mind so much because this is clearly like a broadcasting. Oh, here it is. See, this is the thing that they were leading up to. We saw the last time that we fought the Essence. Please let Tamitha prevail. Wrapped up in all of this because of me. Okay, well, listen, Pam, it's your shot. Okay, we're throwing. Listen, let's give him a good fight. Get her, Jody. In that case, I probably shouldn't have brought Jody because now it's going to take a little bit longer. Haha! Listen, I said I'd let you win. I didn't say I'd make it easy. Whoop. Oops, missed it. Yoink. You're just over there taking out my team, aren't you? You jerk. I salute you! And die. There we go. Yeah, they really are just knocking my people out. Oh, come on, take a shot. There we go. There are no spider bots in your chat? Did you make it? I don't know. Listen, outside of sci-fi, what's the spider bot? Are we talking like the not for real, like, people that are just there to kind of pad follower accounts? Waha!
Tamitha has plunged into the pyre.
Very nice. I can't let you just get away with it.
Died a little.
There we go. Yep. I don't want Tamitha thinking I let her win. Oh, nice jump.
That's it.
Haha! Hey.
Shay plunged
Okay,
into
now
the
we can
fire.
go ahead and let them win back here. Bot accounts that appear in chat to simplify. Damn what the book says, advance to strike. Prevail no matter the cost. Is she gonna get herself ejected and ruin my whole plan here? They've already been pretty super aggressive.
You
Nice.
left yourselves wide open.
Ah, got it. With you.
And there it is, at last.
Alrighty.
The essence proved their worth.
Our first loss in oh,
The
we
Nightwings,
got the
on
achievement
other
Mercy
hand.
Shown.
Thus
Let's,
ends the liberation rite.
Tamitha, don't make
And
me regret
thus,
this, please.
The scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the essence shall be free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. Her adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
And away she goes.
Notere muncă.
Things always went our way, then none of us would be here in the first place. Fair enough. I love that the actual, like, harp scribe is getting lifted up. Yak, 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 yak. They ought to have me put to the sword, but no. In their arrogance and their smug superiority, deigned reason that those such as I ought to be exiled instead.
Remkaja brutis.
Now they who shall receive me open-armed, a champion forged by their precious system.
Sorsem daret.
And away she goes. Well, now we have to send Pamitha next, because she's got to keep her sister in line on the other side.
Den hare Ravendras.
Accept this, for
Godspeed,
it is done.
Tamitha Thane. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may yet continue for a while.
Cool. Alright. It's nice to know that we can actually, like, intentionally lose as a story mechanic. That's genuinely pretty great. Nowadays, we're lucky we have fewer bots than viewers. Ugh, that sucks. Sorry. I have to keep an eye out for that.
Until
it's
the
possible because I'm not
turning of the
affiliate yet? I don't know.
stars, farewell.
Oh, Pam. I knew full well I could never get back to you the years you spent in exile, and I knew I could never gain your trust. Maybe now at least I can start to live with myself again. You know what? No, I'm okay with this. Might have doomed the Commonwealth, the Remnants, and Tamitha alike, and yet all I can think of is myself. Ooh.
Dranega.
Yeah, a drink. A drink would be lovely. Yeah, definitely gonna have to send Pam next. Oh, there they go. They must have heard you talking shit. Who? Pamitha drinking alone. Everybody else is off doing something equivalent.
Parasta legaramis.
Aw. Is that what you wanted to hear? That my loyalties have all this time rested with Tamitha? So, what now? Aw.
Miricare, amita.
Were the essence simply superior to us? I don't wish to know. Yeah. I figured the drinking was a pretty good sign.
Dashem poridas.
Yay! I mean, yeah. Poor Pam. And now we'll probably get a little bit of time without stars again. Or something new. Context of our plan has changed. Right, okay, so done the group the same thing he told me. Good. Stars are fading one by one. Technically, if they are stars, they started fading like hundreds of billions of years ago, so we are really late to the party on stopping that. The rites will soon cease when the stars no longer shine. Our chances are now numbered. The exact number I've yet to ascertain. There are more of us than we have chances left. The stars are fading. The lemmings are coming. Let's see. Alright, if I had to leave folks behind. Tizo is pretty much native here. And I think that they're pretty chill with it. Especially because I'm still going to be here and we get along like a house on fire. Jody's a solid maybe. It's probably going to depend heavily on Ignarius. Shay's from here, but I think she deserves to be back home. So as long as I can send Pam and Shay back, that's two more. Then that's a pretty good start. We'll see what percentage that gets us to. Take whatever time you need to think this through. At dawn, we'll head south again. And hang out of the alcove until the stars that remain still reappear. Alright, well that was really the only person I know of that I wanted to lose on purpose to send back to the Commonwealth. So I think we can just go back to trying to win all of them from here on out. Tizo! What's up, little buddy? Oh! What's wrong? What is wrong with Tizo? Oh, okay. Sorry, buddy. Duh!
May I discolor?
I just wanted to come check on little Tizo. I think maybe he's taken ill. Tizo is unwell? You might be the smallest of us, but I think you're the toughest. Bless. Though, Mr. Dario, I think she's very tough as well. Yeah, Tizo, you know, just a notch under Jody in the toughness department, I'm sure. Tizo still wishes to be left alone. Don't be silly, you know I won't be doing that. I had friends like this in college a lot. Yes, the good vibes have effects. We really started noticing them, I think, in full force when we got Sir Gilman, because everything he says has some kind of a backdrop. Everything is dramatic in some way, shape, or form. Tizo, well, I told him not to eat something. There was this, I think it was a mushroom growing in the corner. I see him sniffing at it, and he's always hungry, and usually I try to feed him, but this time I told him no. Sounds like something I'm going through with my actual cat right now. I think it was a mushroom, but it wasn't one I know. Tizo ate it anyway. Tizo. Okay, this is actually not as bad as I thought. If it's like you ate a bad mushroom, we can get some like I don't know, ipecac. We'll figure out a way to get around that. I was worried that you were like depressed. When I ate the things I thought were mushrooms around here, I coughed them up. They made me rather sick, kind of like Tizo. There's no part of your collective anatomies that's likely, parallel, but probably also bad. Let's go outside and puke out there. Poor guy. Tizo indicates he remembers full well and regrets not heeding Shay's food-related counsel. If you've taken ill, I think you're going to be fine. Once you have a little walk outside, because you're very tough. Bless you, Shay. Snatches Tizo up and whisks him out of the wagon. Adorable. Although the prospect of Shay administering medical assistance normally would give you pause, Tizo seemed to accompany her willingly enough. To have shared a rather close bond since Shay first made contact. For someone like her who has lived alone for so long, the friendship must be vital. Aww. Get in on this food-related love. As for Tizo, he must be impressed that a non-native of the downside seems to know her way around. Food safety even better than he. Yeah. To be fair, I'm not sure that he is exactly an expert on food safety. He seems more like the "it looks tasty, I eat it" sort. That's his process. Back to the alcove to chill out for a night. Actually, every time we got to the alcove, I think an in-character week has passed. But for us, it's like that. Ba-da-ba-wah. No new people to talk to, so we bide. Still an excellent Pokemon move. Cycle of Rites is ending. The news of Volshred and the Lone Minstrel revealed to you now threatens to disrupt the group's resolve. Who most deserves their freedom? It's not really about deserve with me, let's be honest. I should probably send Gilman back. He's a noble knight. I feel like he really never should have been here at all. This question sang like a fog over you and your companions as you linger there on the mountain. For now, the exiles vow to stick together, for as many opportunities as they shall have. Many moons pass. That's nice and vague. Could be a whole month, who knows. Oh, and now it's snowing.
There's a room there, stuff.
Alrighty, back to the stars.
As
you all know, I've refrained from participating in the rites myself. This was a long-held choice for a variety of reasons. Chief among those is so that I might direct our plan, free from unwanted attention. Another reason is my past experience with the rites did not end on good terms. Yeah, you thought you killed some people, and one of them is not dead, so does that change your mind? I might finally get a sap companion. For one thing, I had capacity to read the ancient book. It's a really useful skill to have down here. Shame that I actually don't know who everybody else's readers are. When we next turned our way into the right, Orlek was anointed for return. He had long been in exile, and his horns were beginning to show. We prevailed! Tizo snuffed the accuser's pyre, and Orlek earned his freedom. Just as the pool was to engulf him, Risa shoved him from the precipice and took her freedom in his stead. Hot damn. Didn't know that was an option. Many equals several minus lots. She perished, only the... Oh, Jesus, never mind. Oh, gosh. Oh, telefragged. Not great. I presumed Orlek perished too, to survive a fall from the mountain. So you were left alone? Well, with Tizo. Yeah. And so he bowed out completely. I still do not hold Arisa entirely at fault for what happened. I hold instead the Commonwealth responsible. See, okay, now, Volfred, this is one place where you and I are 100% in parallel, because, yes. But we wouldn't see them, you're right. So we only see the people who are participating in the rites, and the readers don't participate, they oversee. but we've never, like, in the in-between, like, chatter before the rites commence, we never find out if the other groups have readers. I assume they do. I could be totally misunderstanding this world building. Now I see the Orelect yet lives, at a time when our plan is already in motion. Even the stars are fading. Perhaps a signal the scribes themselves know that the Nightwings are divided. Choose to take it as a sign that we must act. The scribe has put us in a set of circumstances where each one of us may rise to the occasion. I have made a decision that I wish to announce to you all. But I would conduct. Hey, all right, we finally recruited Wolfred. Long have my skills languished. You're not selling me on this. Though I trust I shall regain them soon enough. While I once vowed never to conduct the rites again, our present situation calls for all our resources to be brought to bear. That's true. Plus, we're sending people home, so adding to our retinue is a pretty good idea. I wonder if he'd even agree to be selected to be liberated. I feel like he would turn me down. Trophy earned. Gather the band. Alright, so I'm guessing that achievement means that that's the last new character we get. 1, 2, 3. Let's take a look at the planner real quick. Alright, so yeah, we knock out 2 of them, and we get to our next liberation rites. Oh, liberation rites remaining? Question mark. So the accusers are kind of famed rivals. The withdrawn are the witches. We could have our witch go against the other witches. That would be kind of an interesting mirror match. This one I've kind of put off a little bit too long. We need to have Gilman go up against Deluge again, and I missed my chance last round. Let's get this sorted and let my worm get on with his life. We're gonna fly in this? This is a terrible idea. Alright, let's do it.
I do so hate to thusly contact you, O
what?
reader. Yet
Excuse
an
you.
awful rumor reached me recently that you have within your retinue a traitor.
Listen, Betty.
To the Nightwings and the Commonwealth alike. But you would never harbor such a traitor, now would you?
Nah.
I trust your
That doesn't
time
sound like me.
within the downside would have taught you that.
Okay. The voice is still just the voice. The Metatron, if you will. Great, now it can speak to me in my sleep. Let's get the hell off of this mountain before it decides to talk to me again. Chugga chugga chugga. Hadoo. I think I love this interface especially because it... Oh! Sorry. I really did not mean to just bump right into you. You were on the cusp between zones. The thing I like about this interface is it actually reminds me a little bit of like the old Final Fantasy games airship. Woo, that was close. Of the old Final Fantasy airship interface for flying around, but like a little bit prettier. Is that what the voice looks like with the crown and the hair and the robe? Yeah, yeah. The voice looks even more like an English judge in that interface than normal, and they already are pretty far up there. And we continue past the heffalump trees. Hope we don't crash into somebody. So far, so good. We've only had one crash, and near as I can tell, the crashes don't actually seem to do anything. I could be wrong. That might be something that just is skipped in the low difficulty level that we're on. Boing. Alright, the ridge is here. What is this? What is, Alright, that's just the way we're going. Rare or precious flora that Jody could look for there. Gilman expressed an interest in taking this route. You know what? This is basically your your chapter. So we bring the Worm Knight. Make a successful landing in Downside Prairie. This is where we started. It's where we meet everybody, and 2 of the original 3 have now been liberated. If it weren't Jodie, I think I would worry about leaving her behind. And it looks like the stream may have locked up a little bit. Let me refresh that, see if it's just on my end. Okay, looks like we're back.
Huh.
We've lost Dry Imps again. Damn it. Dry Imps. Drive Imps. Oop. Nice! Yields fruit from time to time, though only if one says the magic word. Interesting. Alright, buddy, let's chat.
Ligar estás.
Oh no. Song request queue extension won't let me type, just acts like my keystrokes are interacting with the player. Alright, I'll have to fix that one. Just on my way to make a drop. Who do you report to? Oh, to the folks on the other side. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that the bumping into them in the air is the whole delayed thing. Like, it'll come up the next time we face them. Alright, so you have a secure dead drop system. Good. The messenger imp. Most deranged looking imp. Most imps lack the capacity to do that job. They cannot traverse the outer boundaries of the downside, but they can squeeze much closer than any of us. Nice.
Vale,
That's good to
vale,
know.
maletas.
Trafficker like Rookie would likely be familiar with them. So it's a good thing that I sent my smuggler early. Deranged looking imp was my nickname in high school. I don't believe that. Would be a great metal band then.
Ordi remistos.
They have identified hundreds of citizens grown loyal to our cause, found hidden corners where they can speak freely. Their goal is to grow in numbers while remaining safe. Good. Some of those agents I've known for many, many years, since long before my exile. Many were former students of my days teaching. That's right, I forgot that he was a teacher and also an independent publisher. That really does reshape the narrative on this guy, learning that he was a teacher. I'm like, okay, that actually explains all your mannerisms and the kind of light condescension around everything. Alright, so that's where he gets the percentage estimate of how much we may or may not succeed if we trigger the revolution today.
Domi sempre vincit.
Alrighty. So now we got some intel as to how the whole back and forth goes. Let's find the drive imps we're missing. Yeah, the weather getting worse and the stars disappearing. It's really... I have all kinds of questions about what's really going down. Their disposition towards mischief proves predictable enough, and soon all of the imps are once again accounted for. Oh, poor Gilman. Let his guard down again! Got bitten by a drive imp. Does that mean you'll turn into a drive imp the next full moon? Oh no! Gilman, you recommended this route and now you lost 2 quickness for it. Ah, that's rough, buddy. I really need you for this one. Oh gosh. A slower moving worm against a team full of worms. I can't sit him out though. Not against Deluge, he won't let me. Who is the cackling?
Passing flies.
Fucking run! Did we seriously run into you in the snow? I'm so sorry, dude. Must have scared my dad to death. I mean, just look at him. He looks terrified. You're not wrong. Got a really special deal. Pretty out there stuff on hand, and it's been slowing us down a bit.
Oh, look, quite nice.
Once we open shop, these numbers, they're going to go flying off the shelves. You have first dibs. Awesome. Carry us up and drop us off when you get there. No problem. The Black Wagon does not provide for you the most spacious accommodations, but it may have room enough for Falcon Ron barely, at least for the short remainder of your trip. You sense a troubling energy from whatever strange artifacts he's transporting, and wonder whether you should get involved. Listen, I'm not leaving Falcon Ron and Dad and Baby Slug out in the cold. Have you met me?
Compose your power mais. One pure party.
Eventually, Falcon Ron managed to get on board as you prefer to set forth again. Hey! Where's Eagle Phil? Oh man, alright, so we've already been dinged to quickness, and now I'm worried that these, like, artifacts are gonna hit the hope for the team. These things, you got dibs on it if you come visit me as soon as we set up shop. Everyone is left feeling it. -5?! Jesus! Okay. Oh, and I think Glory is the damage stat. Oh, it's all gone bad. It's all gone bad. Thank God this isn't a liberation right. Jesus! Alright, so let's go ahead and put this away for a moment. I gotta think this through. Alright. We're bringing Gilman. And at least take care of the quickness penalty. We'll have Pam, because she'll be good against the speedier guys. Alright. The auto pass isn't bad. The presence isn't bad, especially against these dudes. 7 bonus damage is pretty great, especially, yeah, because Glory is the stat for it. Okay. We're gonna go with the 7 bonus damage. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. I was expecting like -1 or -2. 5 is big. Dude, please. Please tell me that these are at least cheap. They resonated with energy that cannot possibly be healthy. Oh, they're radioactive. Good, that's good. Do you have a Geiger counter for sale on the cheap? One of 3 scattered remnants of a thrice-cursed demon who roamed the downside in a state of madness. Why would I ever want cursed talismans? After getting banished, the bearer either returns with infinite stamina or as a fast-moving howler. Okay. Bearer's aura remains while grasping the orb that cannot be cast. That's not bad. Bearer has 100% more stamina than usual, but cannot grasp the orb. Wow. Wow, okay. Well, we're gonna skip on all that. Dude, we just hauled you up here. You can shut it. Cost me a lot to get you here. I'm wondering if because it's 3 parts of a broken talisman, I'm wondering if I get all 3 of them, and or if I give them to Jody, who is also a demon, if something weird will happen. But we're not going to test that right now until I've cleared out these giant negatives I've taken on the frickin' hill way up here. This knight betrayed his former commander. Listen, buddy, Deluge betrayed all of his people first. What you did was heroic. What he did, not so much. What is knighthood even? What is a man? What is knighthood if it means having to follow such a craven? Such a craven? Is craven a noun? I didn't know that. Such a craven as that Sir Deluge. Cease this nonsense, Gilman. Focus on the right. I gotta stop just eavesdropping on people's minds. I gotta stop. What even are knights? We just don't know. This knight stands prepared. Yeah, no, Gilman, you're absolutely up front for this one. Oh, yeah, now is not the time to be offering me challenge mode. I'm already on challenge mode, you jerks. God. Whew. Alright. Alright. Okay, so I need Gilman and Pamitha. If I overuse Shay, she's gonna get the banishment sickness.
Reader, or should I say deceiver?
Or should I
For
say, go
detect
fuck yourself?
another exile in your ranks.
Yeah, you do.
The exile Wolfred Sandalwood himself, that cursed sap.
Yeah, it
ought
really
to have
does sound
known
like a
he was
slur.
behind all this. He has no love for our sacred tradition. Yet you would heed his poisoned words over mine own? I thought that we were friends. Then fine.
What?
Let us return to a more formal distance.
You thought who now? You thought what? So I've long suspected that the voice is actually going to be some kind of weird end boss when this is all said and done, and I'd given up on that, and now I'm back on that train, to be honest. Oh, Deluge, I'm really looking forward to kicking your tail. All of that tail. The disembodied voice has done nothing to earn my friendship, to be honest, other than rolling its R's really adorably. Gilman, I appreciate that you're staying calm and level-headed. You're not rising to his level. Oh, well, not. See, and I gotta keep my mouth shut. Yay! You know what that is? That's growth. You are stupid to have taken that one in. You are no good at the rights. And another thing. We'll see about that. I'm gonna put a bird up front just to mess with. Oh, or I've already forgotten that you're part of this. Okay, see now when we psychically communicate, at least, well, no, because I still didn't agree to this crap. Now that I've done the raiments, the voice knows I'm here. It's no matter. Our plan is well in motion. All that remains is to prevail. Okay. Welcome back. Yeah, what's your whole deal?
And there he is at last.
Or a shield, huh?
alive and well.
Okay.
I know that you can hear me, Sandalwood.
Okay, but
You're
he is
causing
rooted in
quite a
place.
stir out in the Commonwealth. You plant your little seeds of discontent.
Okay.
Know that your designs at sowing
Zoop.
chaos shall not be tolerated here.
Zoop.
Now, good evening to you.
Good day, sir! Okay, and these guys have only one at a time. Interesting. It's going to turn out that the voice is just some middle-aged guy playing a miniatures game and you're the pieces. We could go full Smash Brothers 1 on this. Alright. Now that's the preview of his powers, but it didn't seem like it was requiring me to play him. Let's see. I'm actually going to go ahead and lead with Pam.
Pamitha.
Let's see if we can get ahead in the count. Gilman is a non-optional participant here. I don't think Sandy's gonna be... Oh, wow, his whole bar is just on rested XP, huh? You might actually be a really good fit here. Yeah, you know what? That's exactly who we're gonna bring. Bertrude. Okay. Let's see what the loss of all that glory is going to do. Whoa, what?
The path
Yuck!
to glory eludes us all.
I really thought I dashed right through him, and apparently not.
Ouch.
Okay. How about that?
Grace.
Oof, only 15. Okay.
Both triumvirates are equally as close. The deluge is banished. That'll
Jesus, he's
wake you
fast.
up.
Holy God! Alright, I might just lose this one flat out.
A show of strength from the Nightwing's opponents.
Did we just banish each other? Christ! Oh yeah, man. This is going real bad.
Yes. Exactly.
This is going real bad.
Shame.
Nope. God, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose bad. I should have brought Shay.
Onward thus to greater glory.
Yeah, we're a full point behind. Now we're a person behind.
Quite the close call there, no?
None for you.
Gertrude's faster than she looks.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, another defeat is imminent. This knight can feel it. Please run away. None for you.
Has doused the flames.
Oh, okay. We got this.
The rite has nearly ended.
Come on. Yes! Bertrude with the win!
Nightwing's
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for
the
years.
scribe shall simply smite them down next time.
That was close. I'm sorry, Gil. We made that way too
The
close for you,
rite
buddy.
is done.
Whew, that was tense. I really thought we were getting skunked. I mean, we were getting skunked.
Sararam Haloshin.
Oh.
Sararam Haloshin.
Tell him, Gilman.
Savaros
Your words ring false. You are unfit to lead. You lose. Good day, sir. Your courage is a mere facade. Everyone knows. Oh, I love that chuckle.
The 8 scribes bless us with their ways.
Come on. Yes!
Sir Gilman's not as foolish as his lowly kind as
Knight wonders at times why we are here, which forces have conspired to bring us here. Has Orbs himself taken an interest in this noble quest? Listen, let's hope. Using slash, Gilman instantly recovers his stamina. Slash banishes adversaries in a wider area of effect. That's right, this was the one that let me do blink and recall. If Gilman and his allies are banished, he instantly returns. That's actually more useful than this. Yeah. Alright. There we go. Nice. Okay, yeah, Bertrude, you were the right
Until
call.
the next rite.
I need to give Bertrude the Fang. That should do like 30 damage every hit. Whew. Okay, well the good news is that -5 glory. Glory apparently is just the straight 1-to-1 damage you deal, so it's just 5 less damage. But it's 5 less damage per hit. That was still bad. The other stats are much more abstracted, so I was like, but it actually wasn't that bad. Wasn't great, but it wasn't that bad. Whew. Rights may be ending, but we still have time to achieve our plan, especially if you continue to prevail like that. Yeah, dude, if I can pull off a few more of those comeback wins, then we're gold. Alright, really all I have to worry about winning are the liberation rights. The other ones are bonus, but they're not necessary. Now we got one more. Bong. Haub. The Dusk Star. And Lu. Alright, who's over here? We haven't fought the Chaste in a while. Or the Chastity, pardon me. The Tempers. Curious to give them a shot because I want Jody to get another chance to chat with Ignarius and see if there's a spark there. I don't really need to fight the distance anymore now that we've sent Ruki on, so I think it's going to be Ignarius. Even though there's a good chance that these guys will beat me. They're the only people that have beaten me when I was trying to win. To the Spring of Dromer! The Chaste would have been a much better one than the Chastity. I completely agree. How's my buddy? How's my buddy? How we doing? How's my little Don Quixote worm?
Lire miliat me
This night, he knows what he shall do. Now, when all of this is over. We Worm Knights are all born and raised to prove ourselves superior to all other billions of our kind. Lead our lives, however short, with glory.
Torpedo miliat.
I love all of his facial expressions. Brief pause for sneeze. Thank you, Hardware Mute. You are my only friend. The relentless pursuit of glory, of fame, of self-worth leads most of this knight's kind only to an early doom, or in the case of Deluge, a life of falsehood. A life of low deceit, abusing one's fellow worm knights, shirking one's responsibility, living in constant fear. I feel a little seen on those last two. The knight cannot abide his former commander, yet he pities him. What's up, buddy? This knight shall ever seek that honor out when all this is ended. Thus he vows to you, and he is ever grateful that your guidance led him to this new awakening. Aww. He's such... This has been the most unexpected character for me in this whole thing. Like, when we met Tizo, I'm like, okay, I've got my adorable, completely ridiculous companion. Then we meet this dude, who's basically like Cyan from Final Fantasy VI, except with less bullshit and more tiny worm body. And I love him. That's it's as simple as that. Alright, so in that case, it sounds like we'll do Pamitha at the next right, and then Gilman at the right after that.
Temporalis.
Nice! I kind of want to send Fulfred back as the last person. When we know we've got one right left, I think I'm going to send him so that he can go and coordinate. Alright, right still next liberation, just the one. Who's our likely opponent for the finale? It looks like the Withdrawn, maybe? Okay, so this is actually still the favor, so it is the Chastity. So it's a good thing that we're not taking them on right now. They're 4 and 12. How have they got so much favor? It doesn't matter. So we'll probably see these guys in the final, so I'm not going to worry about them right now. Unless we take on the Fate, which could be interesting. I need to pause the stream for just a brief minute and a half, and I will be right back after a really quick cat-related break. Alright, back. Sorry about that. Is the Chastity special attack the belt or the cage? Ken, por qué no los dos? Alright, so it's the Temperors we're taking on now. They are nowhere close in terms of favor. So this doesn't really have any bearing at all on the rankings, which is honestly just fine by me. Ba-boom. Really, right now, I'm just interested in not crashing into people. But there we go. You soar near the border of the Sandfolds. So this is just a walk down memory lane. There's nothing more for you here, and you wish to never see it again. Aw. Hang on. That wasn't quite right. Or was it? It was! Alright, that's where we're going. Wow, we're right here. That's very nice. Alright, Bertrude can find alchemical reagents there. Volfred thinks he'll find something of value. Yeah, you know what? I'm curious about these cursed talismans, so let's grab some loot. We spend much of the day searching through the barren wastes till we find something. Neither you nor Volfred can tell exactly what it is. It lies beyond your grasp. Huh. Huh. You know what? You only live twice. Found rafter fungus. Nice. Alright. Worth a lot of money. I'm glad we didn't decide to leave that behind. I'm sure Falcon Ron will appreciate it. To the spring. It's actually maybe one of my favorite of the various battlegrounds, just because it's a giant scorpion crushed by what looks like a big old coconut. Messenger! Tamitha, blood sister to Pamitha, and stoic leader of the Essence. Her transactions were all forgiven upon her return. Old enmities remained, in spite of Commonwealth tradition, or because of them. Found herself held up in many rounds of questioning, each less formal than the last. Officers for the movements of her sisters. Refused to cooperate, she demanded safe passage to her native land, yet remains detained. Okay, well at least she's not causing damage. She holds that her own blood sister may have thwarted her once more. The Essence are refusing to conduct the rites with any other race and have not found a suitable replacement. You suspect you may not face them in the rites again. Interesting! I'm worse than dead to her by now. Nonetheless, I'm grateful she's returned, and I'll try to hold out hope she'll be the wiser for it. Yeah, Pam, I gotta send you after her. You know that, right? His coconut gun can fire in spurts. Alright, let's talk to Ron. You just missed some other customers. I sold him my best stuff. You still have the cursed items, though, I noticed. Not better than the stuff I sell you, of course, but if you run into some guys with good stuff, you know where they got it. Do you have a maker's mark, Ron, that I can put on my stuff? Alright. I haven't seen this before. Flame Leech. After dousing an adversary's pyre, your pyre recovers fire equal to 50% of the damage dealt. That's wonderful. Bottled Void. After getting banished, you return in a burst that draws in nearby adversaries. That's cool. Alright, I think it was the Black Heart. After getting banished, Barry either returns with infinite stamina or as a fast-moving howler. You keep your aura while grasping the orb. That's actually really good for Jody. Double stamina, but can't grasp the orb. I'm not going to use that. That's for more team-based play that I haven't been doing. I think I will grab one of these since I can afford it. Because I have a feeling I'm going to need to reset somebody's talents here. Dab one of those little guys and you'll be like, woo, know what I mean? Yeah, Ron, I got you, buddy. They're pretty popular, but I got my connections, and they got their connections, and they got their connections, and they got plenty more of those. We ought to have more back in stock. Awesome. Let's see. It's the claw that lets you keep the aura. Because put that on Jody's ridiculous aura, and she can grab the thing and still knock people out. No refunds on these guys. That figures. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and bump our talismans, keep leveling them up. That's not bad, actually. Tell your friends! I already told mine! Adorable. Alright, let's level up a talisman. Who are we bringing for this? Well, we sat Jody, so we can probably bring her. We can bring Shay. I don't think there's anybody super duper important. Oh wait, we need to bring Jody because Ignarius is going to be here. At which point, let me go ahead and get this off of you. And I guess we'll put it on you, actually. There. And we'll give you that. Could do Tizo, but I don't want to lose this right now. I'm worried that I will. I think we're gonna have to grab Wolfred just to get him leveled up. Nope, changed my mind. +3 quickness versus lots more damage. The damage is more important. Alright, so we're gonna give her the Black Claw. I guess I can't level up the Black Claw. That is correct. Alright. And the ring also doesn't have a level. Doop. Where'd the witch go? There you are. Let's go ahead and maximize the Fang. There we go. Bonus 8 damage, and she already does 25, so she hits it like 3 times, we're done. And that's just delightful. +6 presence. Boop. Very nice. Alright, so now we'll have Jody, Shay, and the Beach. And yeah, at that point, if she's not using the ring, we'll move that out of the way. Quickness for Shay would be ridiculous. Versus presence, which isn't bad either. Let's give you quickness. That's a rank 9 talisman. I need to level that one up. Let's grab you instead. We'll give you a better aura. Hey, Bad Road! Do we still have the right stuff? I see what you did there. What's our percentage at? Our percentage only went up to 52, but we didn't actually send anybody over, so the fact that it went up at all is actually pretty good. Let's take on Ignarius. The Tempers. That's right. Jody, did you go see a fellow demon? Oh. Ooh. So, that didn't go well, whatever that was. I trust we'll find out more. Okay, so now it looks like, I mean, we've got space for maybe one more challenge mode, dude. Activate. Adversaries have +50 stamina. Start, your adversary's Pyre gets 30 health. Adversaries return from banishment when they're all banned. Nope, nope, and nope. I'm having a hard enough time just breaking even at the moment. I'm not gonna add the challenge mode just yet. We're just chock full of stars now. Yeah, all of the void stars are taking over and they're eating out
now,
the other stars.
Exiles of the Night Wings. You are returned once more unto the spring of Jomir.
Jomir, I've been doing that all
adversaries
wrong.
in the rites this eve shall be the Tempers. Reduce their pyre to a smolder and step closer to freedom.
Yeah, the other stars are disappearing and
Now prepare
the void stars are
yourselves.
appearing a lot more. So either the other stars are being consumed or just being blocked. In either case, we're running out of chances to do the rites and to get liberated. We're not all making that out of the downside alive. Started looking forward to these little outings. I still kind of love Demon Elvis, to be honest. I'm kind of rooting for him and Jody. Not like I'll be getting out of here, but doing all these rites games helps to kill some time. Having ways of killing time ain't nothing to scoff at. I see what you did there. Oh, it's that kind of relationship. Listen, I'm not here to shame. Alright, so it looks like they've got
Choose now
her
your
a demon. Yeah, I
band
mean,
of
we're obviously
traitors.
bringing her. Don't think I'll put her in position 1, though.
Shay,
She's a really good defender, so I'm actually going to put her in 3rd, so that if she's the last one left, if I...
Barfood,
Oh, nope, I did that wrong. Can I back up? Yeah, did that.
Jodiel.
Hey, Jody! Hehehehe. I don't doubt it. Alright, so she'll be in 2nd, which could be problematic. Man, that +6 presence, and now... our girl has actually got almost as much.
The Night Wings make their mark upon
Shay has almost as big of an aura. Maybe as big of an aura as Jody does. Nope, alright. Come on. Can't jump forever.
Banished.
If I just banish all of you eventually. There we go.
Simply
What? How did...
abhorrent.
But he had the ball. How did he banish me? I have all kinds of questions.
The flame is stricken.
I have all kinds of questions. Miss me.
Splendid.
It's supposed to be when you pick up the ball, your aura goes away unless you've got the talisman that I, paid good money for. Oh, alright.
The devious maneuver.
What? I totally hit him out of the air. Did it just fall in? Alright, pal. See, now I'm annoyed.
You have it.
Crap, I'm toast.
Wherever did the
Oh, he got 2 for 1. I didn't realize we were lined up.
Did that one throw
Oh, we're gonna
it
get
in?
toasted on this one again from these yahoos. I'm starting to
Each
get annoyed with these
pyre
guys.
now burns no more brightly than the other.
Missed me. Oh, what? Okay.
From burning
How
flame
did...
to ash.
I have all kinds of questions because I'm not
The
understanding how they're
Nightwing's
doing the things that they're
adversaries
doing.
gained an edge.
It's changing my understanding of how the game works. I don't like that. Bad Road, I'm seeing you talking, but I'm gonna get back to you in here in a bit.
You have it.
Nope. Not gonna make it. Close, though. Alright, boys, come on then.
Quite the turn of events.
Whoop. Yes, yes!
Some
Nailed it.
wherewithal.
Take that! What a hit. We've been practicing. Well, yeah, that's true. So I think it's possible that their worm is like tunneling under the auras, and I just didn't know that Gilman could do that. It's the best explanation I've got. And then the other one is they've got to have a talisman that Jody has where they keep their aura when they have the ball. At least that's my best guess. Alright, let me catch up on chat and then we'll dive back into this next round here. Do you get a booster presence when you're near Pyre? I don't know if that's true. She's got a talisman that just says +6 presence. But it may get bigger when you're near your fire just to help on defense. Did their demon say something... Did Demon say something lascivious to Jody back there in the pre-match interview? I think so. Magnarius has been kind of vaguely flirty with her from the first match, and the fact that Jody was returning from their camp right before we put on the regalia and went to the rites makes me think that something happened that we haven't heard about yet that's involving these two. So, still playing that one by ear. Oh, here we go. You know, I'm still not okay with the whole, like, just eavesdropping on people's thoughts thing, but this could at least be really good. What about you, Iggy? You're just a washed-up old goat. You're through. How long are you gonna keep at this? Getting weaker and weaker, worse and worse. Sooner we all catch some shut-eye and put an end to this damn day. It's time for Madlock anyway.
The orb is up.
And for you... Oh, what? How did he change people? And then... Okay,
The
yeah,
orb
that.
quenches the flame.
The fact that the AI can switch and have a maneuver literally in motion. Man, why can't I... Nope, alright.
Somebody get the orb.
Somebody get the orb! Keep jumping. There we go.
Tempers banished to the last.
None for you.
'Twas a crushing blow
Oh.
against their pyre.
Alright. Maybe we just
No
focus
more
on
than a
offense
lick
for a
of
bit.
flame remains.
And by offense, I mean taking them the hell out. None for you.
And it is
Nice
done.
job, Shay. Thread that needle.
The Night Wings prevail again.
Look,
A
fellas!
perfectly agreeable performance overall.
A perfectly agreeable performance.
The right is done.
Younger me would have tore you to pieces. Hey, never getting out of here if we keep on like this. And they're actually, like, their record is
Always
really
is
good.
there
They're like
greater
9-9.
knowledge to be gained.
Master of the rights. I don't even know what that means. The rights would have me think that I have nothing left to learn. Whether that be a falsehood or a contradiction, I am yet uncertain. That shit's deep, Jody. Nevertheless, I press on, for the limits of my mastery always have exceeded my grasp, and I expect they always shall. Gosh. What talent do we add? +4 presence to make her aura even more ridiculous. After using her rush, she can rush again right away. That I need.
Praise be to Solium.
Her movement or lack of movement has been a real sticking point. Yeah, I need to get Tizo back in a match soon. Oh, just shy. Getting pretty good at
Until
using
the
Big Gertrude though, and that
stars
makes me happy.
align.
Someone's there, sneaking around. See, this actually makes me feel better that he can notice. Because the game isn't giving me the option to just, like, confess to people that, oh, by the way, I can hear your thoughts. Oh, unless this is happening in real and they're just using the psychic backdrop thing again. Jody? Jody? Oh, but... No, but... Oh. There is little else for him there in the down. Oh, okay. Oh. Really making us wait for it there, Jode. Oh. Okay. Well, now I can't send Jody back because she'd be separated from Ignarius, and we're not okay with that. Sandalwood is playing now. Yeah, we still haven't determined, and the book didn't tell me. I actually went looking whether my my unfortunate unable to turn off telepathy is because I'm a reader and I'm getting more advanced in understanding the Book of Rites, or if Sandalwood freaking did something to me and is just being his usual cryptic self about it. It's even odds. But I'm pretty sure that Jody just got herself a little bit of Demon Elvis on the side, so it's, I'm okay with it. Da-ba-boom. The path to freedom is laid bare before you. Pursue it. It's kind of an undersold thing about this game, but I really appreciate that you never get a button that says, like, next or continue. It's always, something to the degree of fate awaits you, claim it, or something like that. There's always a colored verb to go with it, which I appreciate. Yes, if your players if your players' auras overlap, then they billow out a little bit, so you can form a defensive line if you're all actually connected. Although some auras work differently than others, like Hedwin, Rookie, Jody, and Shay have a firm, like, concrete line around the edge of theirs, and a lot of the others have this weird kind of nebulous blob around theirs, and I'm not 100 on exactly what the distinction is. Picture the rights as a wheel broken free from a black wagon. It's turning uncontrollably and shall soon reach a sudden stop. We should have several chances left, so more than 2. For someone to go 3. Either us or else our adversaries, but not both. I don't think we have anybody left on the docket to face against that I want to go free. I think Tamitha was the last one. Those whom we send back to the Commonwealth, should our plans somehow fail, they may look back upon their exile with fondness. Returning to the Commonwealth is not inherently a mercy. Moreover, there are also those among us whom we count on to prevail in the rights. Yeah, I learned that real fast when I got rid of Rookie, let me tell you. Cannot simply grow our numbers given the circumstances. Who stays, who goes, these choices affect us all. Thanks for really driving that one home, buddy. No pressure there. Okay, at least you're honest about it. Yes, Gilman, Big Bertrude, who's the witch, the Medusa, and our harp, Pamathel, have all got the wibbly aura. And I didn't notice Wolfred's. I think his is also wibbly aura. Alright. Bertrude! Hey, Bertie. I love that like, it's either like a cloak over a hunch, but it looks like a giant deathcap mushroom, and I love it. You're unaccustomed to seeing Bertrude smiling, and yet there she is, doing just that. You've observed before how her manner seems to soften, to the degree it can, whenever Wolfred's around. Aww. It's a tree and a mushroom, it's adorable. Reminiscing about old times in the Commonwealth. Flame-resistant inks. The inks themselves which kept those volumes from being burnt to ash. That's kind of brilliant, although how flame-resistant ink can keep the page alive, I don't know. But I guess if you could just peel it off like a temporary tattoo, then maybe you could stick it on another page. The good officers who came to visit, they were so intent on burning all the evidence, they did not stop to think the evidence was fireproof. They later found a way to burn the stamping press, regardless. Yeah. The written words, they moved us many times. At least we made it difficult for them. It's honestly becoming a giant mood. Perhaps. Aw, it's nice of you, Wolfred. Kind of rooting for you too, honestly, in a weird way. What good's a stamping press without good inks? No good at all. I'm sure there's an innuendo in there, but I'm going to leave it alone. Even still, and through this new ordeal, thou hast no love for us. Is that not so? Oh, sweetie. See, okay, that's alright. Fair enough. Our hearts, they cannot be controlled. Blasted things they are, they act well on their own. Oh. Well, now I can't send either of them back to the Commonwealth. Not splitting up this band. So that was unexpected, but I kind of dig it. Or the words just ended up a big jumble on the floor. They had to shuffle them up and rearrange. It took days. Adorable. Alright, well, we've only got like a couple minutes left, and there's one person we haven't checked in with, which is our wonderful ghost in the machine, Sandra. How are things with you? Are you noticing all... Oh. Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh crap, what did I do? Oh. Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. I should not have let you in. Oh dearie dear. This is the woman who's been trapped inside of a magical sphere as basically a wraith for over 800 years by her own count. Yeah. So and we were chatting, and she was talking about how nice it was to have someone to talk with, and the fact that she suddenly came over all cold had me worried that I'd screwed something up. Like I didn't check in with her between the last liberation right now. I was worried that would tick her off, like a Tamagotchi kind of a thing. But I should not have let you in. It makes me think that she's sensing that she's actually getting close to the reader, and she doesn't like it. And that's another. This is all kinds of unexpected things happening tonight. We're gonna go ahead and leave you be for now. We'll check in with you later. Huh. Jody's having a drink with Tizo. I'd love to see what that looks like. Rookie status liberated. Alright, let's see. 55%. Still not super duper great. Oh, and yeah, and the essence is off the board. Let's see. Oof, 4 tempers. Yeah, I mean, they're doing super good. There's no reason their favor should be so low. Yeah, we're gonna be facing these idiots. Led by the sap, H. Manly Tindersnaff. That will be... It will be terrible. It will be absolutely terrible. But that will have to be next time. We are at our 90-minute mark, so we're going to go ahead and call it there. Yeah, losing isn't a problem. It's only a problem in a liberation right, because we only have a few of those left. But all the other rights I can totally lose in from here on forward, and that's fine. In fact, if I selectively choose to lose, I can actually kind of game the standings to help determine who it is I'll be fighting in the final right. So that should be pretty interesting. But yeah, we'll find that out next time. Let's see, we were not actually streaming Saturday because I will be at a concert. So the next time we'll be playing this is... do some math. Sunday night. We'll come back to this. We'll do this next Liberation Rite against the Chastity. And I think we're going to send Pamitha home to hang out with her sister and keep her from killing whole villages full of people by dropping Greek fire on them, or whatever it is that harps do in the Commonwealth. Plus we have like loads of relationships to kind of shepherd. I'm going to be doing full-time matchmaking on this side with the rest of the exiles. So that'll all be for next time at Sunday. Thank you very much for the reminder. Annie over on the Squirrel Lily channel is all set up. Let's see. It's not Arkham Asylum again, is it, or is it Arkham Asylum? I lost track on... I think I faded fast on last Tuesdays. Regardless, a lovely stream is coming. Highly recommended. Always quite fun. If it is Batman, then hooray, Batman! Oh, that's right. Last week we started the Sexy Brutale, which, oh my gosh. Highly recommended. A very, like, Neil Gaiman does Coraline version of a puzzle dungeon where you're trying to save other people's lives with time magic. It's super cool. I highly recommend it. If you like anything about the aesthetic of Pyre, or you just like games that have cool aesthetics, Sexy Brutale is up probably several of your alleys. That's where I'm going to be headed here in a moment. And otherwise, I'll go ahead and sign off here, and I'll hope to catch y'all around for the next one.